Hello everyone, this is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you with today's segment. Today we will discuss one important topic, student, and this topic belongs from ecology. As I have told you that the branch of the science that deals with the biotic and the abiotic components interaction is known as ecology. So it is the branch of the ecology that is known as ecosystem. Yes, student, it is the system in which the living organisms and the non-living organisms interact with each other in a particular habitat, and that system is known as ecosystem. And it contains the two important components. As in the definition, I have told you that the living organism and the non-living organisms. So the components that belongs from the living organisms are known as biotic components, and the components that belongs from non-living organisms are known as abiotic components. In a particular habitat, these biotic and abiotic component interact with each other, student, and they interact with each other judiciously or sustainably. Means in the interaction, they don't harm the environment and they treat with each other sustainably. Means judiciously, they treat with each other, they behave with each other, and in this, the biotic components are categorized into three different categories according to the mode of nutrition, student. First is producers, second is consumers, and third is decomposers. What are the producers, student? All the plants and the algae and the some protozoa that can prepare their own food with the help of chloroplast are come in the category of producer, and they are also known as autotrophs, and they prepare their food with the help of one important process, and about that important process you have read in the chapter 6, student. And what is it? It is photosynthesis, and these living organisms that can prepare their own food are known as autotrophs, student. Now we come on the next component or next part of the biotic component, that are the consumer, student. Consumers are totally dependent directly or indirectly on the producer, student, and they, according to the food habits, there are the three types of the consumer, student. First is producers, second is producers dependent, student. Producers dependents are herbivores. Second is herbivores dependent, that are known as carnivores. So producers dependent and the herbivores dependent consumers are there, and primary consumers are generally belongs from herbivores, student, and secondary consumers belongs from the carnivores, and omnivores come in both the category according to their food habits, and the parasites also come in the category of consumer, student. Parasites and the omnivores, they also come in this category. So there are how many type of consumer, student? Primary consumer and the secondary consumers. Next category of the biotic component is the decomposer, student. Decomposers are the living organism that are also known as the cleaners and the scavengers of the environment, and they work in the decomposition of the dead or decaying materials, and they are also known as saprotrophs, students. Saprotrophs, and in this generally the bacteria and the fungi come in this category. Means the microbes that come in the category are the bacteria and the fungi. With this, there are also some worms come in this category, student, like the earthworm, because it takes the leaves as their food. Means they decompose the leaf. With this, there are some insects like the ant, big ant also come in the category of decomposers, student. So these are the decomposers. Producers, consumers and the decomposers are the part of biotic components. And these biotic components, student, interact with the abiotic components. Now what are the abiotic components, student? Abiotic components are the non-living components of a particular habitat, and these non-living components are categorized into two types, student: physical components or physical factors or climatic factors. Physical factors, student, the factors that belongs from air, water, soil, and air, water and soil are the physical factors, and the living organisms are dependent on them, student, and they take means the living organisms take these essential material like the oxygen, carbon from the air, and with this they also take the water, and soil provide them the shelter, student, and with the soil they also take the some important nutrients, especially the producers take the important nutrients from the soil. So it is about the physical factors, student. Next is climatic factors. Climatic factors are also the part of non-living organism, student, and in this humidity, temperature, rainfall, wind, sunlight come in this category. Light, humidity and rainfall and temperature come in this category, climatic factor, and the living organisms are also dependent on the climatic factors, means especially the producers are directly dependent on the climatic factors, student, and with the help of the climatic factors they take the essential things like especially the sunlight is the part of climatic factor, student. Next is the types of ecosystem. There are the two types of ecosystem, student. First is natural ecosystem, second is artificial ecosystem. Natural ecosystem is the ecosystem in which the biotic and abiotic components interact with each other naturally, student, and in this there is no role of human, student. They interact with each other naturally, and in this the examples of the natural ecosystem are the ecosystem of a river, ecosystem of a lake, ecosystem of a sea, or ecosystem of ocean, or ecosystem of forest. They are the examples of the natural ecosystem. Artificial ecosystem, in this is the ecosystem of a zoo ecosystem is an example of artificial ecosystem. And what is the artificial ecosystem, student? Artificial ecosystem is the ecosystem in which the biotic and abiotic components interact with each other with the help of human, student. And in this, the first example I have told you, that is the zoo. Zoo is an example of artificial ecosystem. A bird in a cage is an example of artificial ecosystem. Like this, aquarium, in which what we keep the fishes. Aquarium is also an example of artificial ecosystem. With this, the crop fields, because in the fields or the crop fields, the crops are grown with the help of the farmer. So farmer interact the biotic and abiotic components. That's why the crop field is also an example of the artificial ecosystem. So these are the some examples of the artificial ecosystem, and generally they are asked in your board exam, student, especially aquarium example. Aquarium is an example of artificial ecosystem, student. Now we come on the importance of the ecosystem. What is the main important, student? In this, the biotic and the abiotic components, they interact with each other without disturbing each other, student, and they treat with each other sustainably. And in this, first importance of the ecosystem is the production. Production is the main importance of the ecosystem, and in the production, the producers or the autotrophs plays very important role. How, student? Because the producers take the solar energy, and that solar energy is converted into chemical energy, student. Now, next is energy flow. Next important thing about the ecosystem is, student, energy flow. Means like the producers convert the light energy into solar energy into the chemical energy. Then that chemical energy is transferred from one trophic level, from one biotic component to another biotic component with the help of one flow that is maintained with the help of food chain, and that energy is transferred, and that is known as energy flow. So energy flow is the next important advantage of the ecosystem, student. Like this, there is all the organisms, like the living organisms, especially the biotic components, they interact with each other, student, in a sustainable manner, and they are beneficial for the environment. Means environment is maintained with the help of the particular ecosystem, student. So it is about the ecosystem. Now you will read this in your NCERT book and try to cover this topic. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.